so I assume the cold weather's going to come back again. We'll definitely have another snap. So we try to get done what we can while the weather's nice. But as you can see, it's gotten a lot nicer around here. It's muddy, but it's warm. That's all that matters. Been a busy one here today at Bulldog Metals. The weather's cleared up outside. It's gorgeous. All the snow's melting. And as you can tell, people are bringing in scrap like crazy. And I suggest you guys do too, because right now the prices are really fair on everything. Aluminums, copper cable. This aluminum here, this is a couple different varieties here. If you brought in something like this, the checker plate, separated from this stuff here, it's called 5052. If you're bringing in separate, we can give you a way better price on all your aluminums rather than bringing it in mixed, and then we got to sort it all out, right? There's been a lot going on, a lot of customers. It's hard to keep up when it's like this, you know? We got stuff over here. All our carts are getting full. Seeing lots of companies bringing in company-sized loads of scrap metal, so all our bins are getting pretty full here. So we get a lot of people, a lot of companies bringing in this aluminum rail, and it's worth a lot of money. But if you can clear it of all plastic, so it's just this, we can pay you more money so we don't have to go and do it ourselves and pay for the labor cost. But yeah, if you bring it in, we could pay anywhere from 60 to 90 cents a pound for stuff like this, especially depending on the amount you have. If you bring in something like this, we can definitely work out a better deal. This is just old cutoffs, right? So you take it off. You can get her down like that and pay a little bit more money for it, right? Not much to it either. Easy money, really. But yeah, we've been going through bins from the yard and trying to keep up with a lot of batteries, frozen batteries coming in. We got a whole pallet today. We probably bought that today. That's about 3,000 pounds right there. Just seeing all kinds come in from farms, and tis the season, right, for frozen batteries. We finally got our shear running again and our baler fixed. This is our baler for old aluminum. And it had a leaky cylinder for a long time, but we finally got it running again, and it works like a charm. So now we can bale all of our old aluminum rather than trying to stuff it in these totes and it not end up weighing much. But yeah, I assume it'll be like this all week long as the weather holds up. It's supposed to too anyway, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more big loads, trailer size loads like this coming in. A lot of siding, eaves troughs off it. This coming from the yard. So this was a big giant condenser that we torched the steel out of. It had a steel shell around it, and we torched that out and brought it down to the copper. This is copper here. So now we can fetch a higher price for it. It's called a condenser. Water goes through it. They use them on big machines and rigs. Pretty old. Yeah, I've been seeing a few of them come in too. The same people who brought this aluminum here brought us 4,500 pounds just in 2 trips today. Here they are back here, picking it all up, separating 50-52 from 60-61, and then we have checker plate here, or it's called 3003, the technical term. Separating out the stuff that's painted. And this is the 50-52. This is about 1,500 pounds right here. But, you know, because we separated it all from all the other stuff here, all the other grades of aluminum, we're going to fetch a much higher price for it. So that's kind of what we do here to, you know, to make an extra buck. Takes a lot of time, but in the end it's worth it. About 1,000 pounds of brass. Working on another load. Got a few good things here. Problem is trying to get it from here to back here in the stack where it's ready to go and be shipped. Takes a while, especially when you get slammed the way we are today. We started the long, painstaking process of trying to clean up this pad. It's typically where we keep all of our non-ferrous, but in the summer months, in the busy months, it just kind of gets piled and forgotten about because we're all so busy doing stuff. But it's been getting better and better, almost to the point where we can actually use it again rather than throw stuff on it. So here we have just a few bins sorted out. You got garbage, stainless, and then some oversized here. But you can actually walk on this pad now. Not even 2 weeks ago, it was a big, giant mountain. It's getting down there. There's still a few things we have to do, but it's to the point where it's a useful space to work again, finally. Yeah, a lot of stuff that can just be scooped up and gotten out of here. Just dirt mixed with tiny bits of metal. That's what happens if you can't deal with it right away. It all gets mixed, makes it harder to deal with.
So how do you sift through that? Like,
well, I'm not even sure if that's worth it at that point. It's getting down to such small stuff that we'll probably just get rid of it. There's not much in there worth going through. But I guess that depends on who you ask. Bulldog Metals. Oh, yeah, Chevy Lumina? Well, you send me a picture and we'll get you a quote on it. Okay, sounds good. All right, take care. That's just another friendly Bulldog customer calling to get a quote on a catalytic converter. That was a pretty cool shot he had right there. That would have been, so he's taking this stuff and ripping it apart. Yeah, if you can get that, there you go. That's pretty cool. There you go. Nice.
Just tearing it like it's cardboard.
Yeah, exactly. Right on. Right now he's sorting. It looks like he's picking the non-ferrous out of probably a customer just dropped the bins worth, the trailers worth. And right now he's picking out all the non-ferrous with his machine so he can sort it into prepared or baling or wherever it needs to go. And then we'll take that bin of non-ferrous, we'll take that inside and sort it more specifically. And yeah, we'll go from there. As you can see, there's quite a backlog of it all right now. But, you know, when it gets cold, nobody comes in, that's what keeps us busy.
So that's all those bins are what kind of eventually comes inside to you?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. And there's some here. These are probably, a lot of these could have been filled in the summertime when we were so busy with everything else. Slowly as we go, we can get through them all. On a slow day, we can get through anywhere from 3 to 5 a day. Today we only dumped one, and then all the customers came with all their stuff, so it was hard to keep up. And now he's just throwing the pile up and prepared so he can get it from the other side to load the acculoader. This all came from the other yard. ripped off big trucks and machines, and now it's kind of have to be gone through and sent over to the baler to make a nice little bale. But first we got to separate it all. Take this inside. This is brass. It doesn't belong out here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook group. If you like what you're seeing, tell all your friends. The more subscribers, the better. And yeah, there's always new things going on, new content to create, and we hope you keep tuning in.